guys, and welcome back to our channel. If you are visiting us for the very first time, you are very much welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video on cooking, you are notified on the same. So today we're going to be cooking mahamri, and let's get started. So on to our ingredients today. I'm going to be using 2 cups of flour. So I use this glass to measure 2 cups of flour. I use some cooking oil here. Then we're going to be needing 1 teaspoon of yeast, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast. Then we're going to be needing some coconut milk. Here is our coconut milk. Then we're going to be needing some milk here. So you can use coconut milk only, or milk only, or you can use a mixture of both. Then we're going to be needing this a quarter glass of sugar. So I use this glass to measure my flour. I'm using the same glass to measure my sugar. So I'm using a quarter glass of flour, because if you use too much sugar, the yeast is not going to be effective in your flour. So I'm going to start mixing my dry ingredients. So I'm going to pour my yeast like that onto my flour and my sugar. And I'm going to give it a mix. So I'm going to start with coconut milk, putting bit by bit. So my coconut milk is warm so that it can help rise the yeast faster. So I'm using warm coconut milk. With your clean hands now, you start making your dough. My dough is this sticky, so I'm going to start adding in some little oil. Remember, our dough needs to be soft. Add some little oil and continue kneading. So this kneading process of this mahamri needs about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of cardamom powder or iliki. So this brings that nice smell in the mahamri. That is enough. And we are going to continue kneading our flour. So your dough should be softer than that of a chapati. So cardamom powder you can add at the beginning or at the end. It depends with what you prefer. So I added mine when my flour is almost ready. So let's continue kneading now until our flour is ready. So my dough is almost ready. You can see it is no longer sticking on my fingers and my bowl is clean. So I'm going to rub some oil on this flour and cover it and put it in a warm place and let it sit there for about an hour so that we can give the time for the yeast to react. So rub oil on your dough like that, and then using a clean kitchen towel, now we're going to cover our bowl and put it in a warm place for about 1 hour. So if we leave in a warmer place, it's going to rise faster, but we need this dough double in size. So let's come back within an hour and check our flour. So my dal has been resting for about an hour and it has doubled its size. So it has already risen for the first time. So I'm going to make those smaller balls. So I'm going to divide it like that. We're going to make our balls where we're going to be cutting our mahamri. That. So after I've done this, again I'm going to let it rest for about 15 minutes. So we're going to put this one on top here like that, and then we're going to cover it with our kitchen towel again for about 15 minutes for it to rise for the second time. So there you go, cover it so well, and again remember to put it in a warm place for about 15 minutes. So we'll be checking it after 15 minutes. So I had left my balls for about 15 minutes and now they have also risen. So now I'm going to cut my balls into the shapes that I want my mahamri to take. So you can see they have risen. So I'm going to start with this one. Mold it into a small round shape so that you can easily shape your maandazi. So mine are going to take a triangular shape. You can shape yours in a circle, in a rectangle, just the one you like. Dust your surface like that. I'm going to use a knife. You can use a pizza cutter if you have. So I've already cut my mahamri into triangular shapes. So I'm going to let it again rise for the last time for 15 minutes. So I'm going to cover it and let it sit for around 15 minutes, then we'll come back and check. So now my oil has been heating up, so I'm going to test if it is hot enough so that I can fry my mahamri. So when you dip your wooden spoon like that and it starts to bubble, this means your oil is hot enough. You can see it is bubbling. So my oil is hot enough, I'm going to start frying my mahamri. So you can see I dipped my mahamri and the hot oil did not jump up. So this means it's just mediumly heated. So this one has started dry, so I'm going to turn it. I don't need it to burst. So I'm going to turn it like that. So the other side is cooked. I'm going to turn my mahamri like that. So I've attained my golden brown color, just what I wanted, and let them cook on the other side also. So I'm using medium heat, and you can see that one white line. So if you want to retain that white line, don't keep stirring your mahamri, just let them cook without stirring. But if you don't like the brown, the white line, it's okay, you can just stir. So I'm going to leave them cook again under medium heat. So they are well cooked. So I'm going to remove my mahamri from the oil. You can see they have attained that golden brown color. Just what you need. You don't need black mahamri. That golden brown color. You can see my white line. Here is my white line. Just what I need. So I'm going to keep frying the others. So you're going to do the frying process for all the others under medium heat oil. So that is how I basically prepared my mahamri. I can tell you they are very fluffy, as you can see, and they are very delicious. You can see our puffy mahamris. So this one you can serve with coconut beans, or you can serve with ginger tea for breakfast, and I can tell you it is very delicious. So please guys, thank you for watching our video. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and even give us thumbs up if you like our video. Thank you so much for watching.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.